I want to show you something that doesn't come along often in this market. This home at 9212 Northwest McKenna Drive in Forest Heights has been owned by one family since it was built in 2001. It has never been listed, never been on the market. And what I'm about to show you is exactly what was built, nothing substituted. This home was constructed and engineered using the highest standards available at that time. Every material and fixture was meticulous and intentionally designed with a choice that was timeless. You will not see this in anything built in Portland. This home sits on what was once part of the Street of Dreams corridor in Northwest Portland. At 5,814 square feet across 3 floors, it was custom designed exclusively for this lot and delivers one of the most panoramic views in all of Forest Heights. Forest Heights is one of Portland's most sought-after West Side neighborhoods, set in the Tualatin Mountains and known for its territorial sightlines and exceptional homes. This home feeds into one of Portland's most desirable public Portland school systems. It culminates into Lincoln High School, a newly renovated campus rated #1 in Portland Public Schools and home to an international baccalaureate program. Now, what makes this home so unique is how intentionally it was designed. Nearly every room is oriented towards a view, whether it's the open sky, the Willamette Valley Range, or even the views of the Coast Range. And of course, there's exceptional sunsets and weather patterns that shift by the minute. It truly feels like you're in a living room that is a private theater with nature as the show. This home has never been on the market, therefore the public has never seen it until now. Before we go inside, I hope I've conveyed this timeless and intentional design approach because it sets the tone for everything you're about to see. All right, we're at the entrance of this beautiful home with a custom designed landscape. It has its own water features, mounds, burns, and also these beautiful ponds. All right, let's take a walk down through these paths. Here we have a meditation bench, which gives you this beautiful view of a very serene pond. As you can see, we have a waterfall cascading down into this pond that flows underneath this little bridge, and that stream runs into a dry creek. It's very calming and also very beautiful. As you can see under this bridge, we have a fresh flowing stream of water that runs into this lily pond. And then you have this dry creek bed that has a second custom design bridge that flows into the front of the yard. I want to introduce these beautiful 8-foot doors that are made out of Therma-Tru fiberglass. These are 4 times stronger than any wood door. And as you can see, they have some beautiful brass features. Come on, let's go inside. Welcome inside. As you can see, this entry is very serene and calming and transitions into the home. I am stepping on this beautiful Italian marble that's called Bruschetta di Mascata. It is originated from a quarry in Italy. If you look to my left and right, you see these beautiful shelves. Now this isn't glass, this is plexiglass, which is much more durable than glass and safer, and definitely has a lot more strength. These plexiglass are the same glass that's used in aircrafts. Also too, we have 2 functional closets that you can put your purses and shoes in, and also has outlets for all your exterior lights, whether it's the landscaping and even your Christmas lights. Let's truly pause here for a second. This is the masterpiece of the entire home. This is the theater that overlooks nature. These beautiful 19-foot ceilings and these 8 custom-made windows are what showcases the sunsets, the valley, and the Cascade Range. As you can see as well, the centerpiece here is this beautiful fireplace. It has a gas feature and has the same marble that we have in the foyer from Italy. You also have some custom blinds that provides necessary shade in the afternoon sun. All right, let's move into the dining room. As you can see, we have an open flow concept. What I love about this dining room is that it creates a certain intimacy with its architecture and specific columns that frame the dining room table that allows for really a nice place to have dinner and conversations. Here we have a Schönben chandelier, a really high-end, beautiful crystal chandelier that really is a call-out and a centerpiece in this dining room. This room also has its own lighting features and sound system, so you can entertain. This room was absolutely meant to host. And of course, you have the picture frame that looks out into the beautiful views of the Cascade Range and Willamette Valley. Anybody who gets to entertain here really is in for a special treat. All right, the dining room flows into the spacious kitchen. And this kitchen has panoramic views from all different areas. I'm at the center island right now, and as you can see, we have a 5-burner Thermador range. And while you're cooking, you can definitely enjoy the beautiful sunsets and also Coast Range. We also have a Thermador conventional double oven. As we move across the counter, we have the sink that looks out into the valley. It is a custom sink as well as a grown faucet. One of my favorite features is this 3-appliance garage, so you can keep all of your appliances out of sight and keeps the area very nice and tidy. What I also love about these cabinets is that they're a European style and they're timeless. They're made of Angers wood from Africa, so they're very durable and also very functional. We also have a Sub-Zero 4-foot fridge. And of course, this kitchen has a very large walk-in pantry. Also on the island, you have a Kohler prep sink, which makes it very functional to prep your food from this kitchen. All right, let me show you next the mudroom. It's right off the kitchen, and of course, the practicality of having it off the garage makes absolute sense. This mudroom has great shelving and also electrical outlets, so you can charge your phones, your cameras, or whatever you need. All right, let's move into the garage next. Check out this spacious garage. It can hold 4 cars. It has this beautifully finished epoxy floor, and it has some really great functional features. This is where we have an Onan transfer panel. So if you want to install a full generator for your home, this is the panel that's ready installed, and it also has its own electrical panel. We also have a shop vac, but here is the greatest feature, is in the garage we actually have a view. Like I said, every room in this house has a view, even the garage. All right, let's check out the powder room. I know it's going to delight you. It's really a special place because everything was thought out. You have this beautiful cranberry rose marble flooring from Turkey, but also these beautiful matching fixtures. You have a pedestal in this cranberry color as well as the toilet, but each of them are framed by these beautiful arches and sconces that really give it a nice intimate feel. We also have some of the plexiglass shelving so you can display some of your features or anything that you want to display on these shelves. And also this room has a dimming feature. And one of my favorite features in this powder room are these custom tiles. Check it out. They're designed as some books. So it's a really nice little detail that makes this bathroom really special. All right, one of the magnificent and unexpected features of the great room is this beautiful custom-made bookshelf made out of maple. As you can see, it has a lot of shelves that can display your book collection, your art collection, or whatever your passions are can really be featured here and told through a story. And of course, you have a wonderful seating area on this 9-foot bench to look at the panoramic views from the great room. It has storage underneath it, which makes it very practical. But if you are a family that loves to read or listen to music, this is the place you'll want to be. And then one thing I want to show you in terms of detail is that the living room and the great room all have these brass receptacles. So you can put a piano here or you can put a light fixture, as you can see the family has done here. All right, let's go up to the second floor. The second floor has 2 bedrooms and they're both en suites. You have the primary owner suite and also there is another potentially owner suite with its en-suite. The primary bedroom is over 1,200 square feet, 1,252 square feet to be exact. Come on, let's check it out. All right, let's enter the primary owner suite. This is a massive room. Like I said, it's 1,252 square feet. And as you can see behind me, we have 8 custom-built windows specifically for this room that gives you a view from every angle, 180 degrees. And of course, I'm sure this fireplace is drawing your attention. This beautiful fireplace is truly a centerpiece. It's made out of marble, and as you can see, you have the view of the fireplace from all 4 sides. And this little area here is truly one of my favorite parts of the house. It creates a really intimate setting, and you have speakers right above you so you can listen to music as well as watch the fireplace and of course see the sunsets. All right, this beautiful bedroom flows into a large octagon en-suite, and as you can see, the feature here is this jetted tub. This jetted tub has 4 skylights above it where the moonbeams can cast down on an evening soak. As well as we have a private 10-foot shower that has a glass wall and also a bench for convenience. This room also has 2 his and her walk-in closets. They're behind these mirrors. You have a his closet and you have a her closet. Again, a very large closet for all her belongings. Of course, what makes this bathroom very practical as well is that it has 2 vanities. Again, you have one for her and one for him. This marble is custom marble from Spain, and please check out these beautiful tassels that are also custom ordered specifically for this cabinetry. We also have another adjacent room which has a private toilet and also a pedestal sink, and that gives you also views from this room. All right, let's move into the second bedroom, which is also an en-suite. As you can see here, we have a custom bookshelf with also a desk, which makes it super practical for an office or also a student doing their homework. And right underneath this big bay window, you have a long bench so you can enjoy the views from here as well. And of course, there's plenty of storage. All right, let me show you the en-suite. This is a full bath that's adjacent to this bedroom. It has a long vanity with a single sink, as well as a shower tub configuration, which makes it super practical. Of course, this room also has a very functional closet that has a sliding mirror with all the shelving and hanging rods that you need. Also on this upper floor, we have the convenience of having your washer and dryer up here with a utility sink. All right, let me take you down into the lower level, into the family room, and also known as the rec room. But let me call out this plexiglass, which is a really nice feature because it's super safe. It is 30% safer than regular plexiglass and also doesn't shatter like regular glass. Let me move into the family room, and this is where you can enjoy evenings with families and friends, entertain, because you have these gorgeous panoramic views from this level as well, which is really rare for a Forest Heights home because it's, again, really well thought out to have the deck from this living space. You also see that you have another gas fireplace here. So can't you imagine sitting here on a cold, rainy night, enjoying your beverage and watching the views as well as sitting next to this cozy fire? As you can see, we have a really unique space, and we call this room behind the glass. It can be a yoga room, a music room, or even an office, but I love that you can be able to see into it. This is a tempered glass that is actually shatterproof. So again, it creates great visibility, but also it's super safe. This room can also be a bedroom. So if you wanted to convert it into a bedroom, you have a full closet here, and you can create more privacy, for instance, by putting up some curtains. But as you can see, you have these tremendous views as well from this space. One of the features I love about this family room is that you have this fully functional wet bar. You have a black sink with a black grow faucet and these beautiful mirrors that reflect the views from outside. You have these black tinted mirrors that are custom made for this cabinetry, as well as an enclosed area for your microwave, and then also for your beverages that can be held in this fridge. This also has, again, that durable, very safe plexiglass that looks like glass, but is way more practical. Let's move into this theater. Now, this isn't a bonus room that was created into a theater room. This was actually designed as the theater room for this family. The Trex deck comes right off the family room. It has glass panel railing and nothing is between you and that view. It is reinforced for a hot tub, and it already has a gas barbecue hookup in place. All right, right off of the family room and rec room, we have the other third and fourth bedrooms. So as we move into the third bedroom, you can see that it's super private, but also has these tremendous views from all of these big, beautiful windows. And of course, it also has a functional closet with glass sliding doors. Let's move into our last bedroom, which is the fourth bedroom, which is on the corner, and so you get views from both sides of the house. And this bedroom also has a glass sliding door closet. And then let's move into the bathroom ensemble here. And I call it a bathroom ensemble because there's three parts to this bathroom. When we walk in, this is where you have your vanity and toilet. And then from this room, you have your shower and bath. And then what I love about this is you also have a second place for a laundry and dryer hookup downstairs. And then lastly, you move into a half bath with another toilet and double vanity. 9212 Northwest McKenna Drive in Forest Heights. It was built once, timeless, for this lot, for this exceptional view, for one family who has kept it exactly as it was built for over 24 years. And now it's available for the first time ever. If you're interested, please reach out directly to your agent or me and receive a full detailed buyer brochure that captures everything I've shared today. I'm Pasha Kane. I'm the listing agent of this exceptional home, and this is what it looks like to raise the bar in real estate.